Mr. Zellman, were you able to obtain Miss Cunningham, or was
Completely
she
necessary to protect herself. And so, how is the jury supposed to understand what that means in the sense that
Judge, can we approach on scheduling matters?
Yes.
Cardi B is not started. Once they start, I will pause this and switch over.
because I do think it's confusing, but since I've already given it, I'll just swap in 3903 and 3903A as already read, because I did already read these.
So I'm sorry, you're going to keep the one that's been read already, is that what we're saying?
I did give these jury instructions, I gave them as they're printed out here. It's just without the, I think, the proposed instructions had language that I struck out, so this is just a clean version.
The one that I submitted this morning is directly out of the KC.
But you combined 3903 and 3903A. And that's not how I gave it. So if it had been given to me that way originally, I would have read it that way, but I didn't, so I don't want to change what I've already read. All right, 3905A. Did I already give, I think I already gave a version of that as well, right? Oh, maybe I didn't.
I'm not sure, Your Honor, you asked that we just include the case instruction rather than a special instruction, so this is just the case instruction.
Okay, so I will give that.
Your Honor, I also submitted a 3905
Is that straight from the casing?
straight from the KC.
Okay,
Are they
they're the same.
They're the same?
Correct. All right, 3934, that was not in the original package?
That wasn't the original package.
It was?
It was modified only because now that the damages are more limited than what Mr. Rosenthal was proposing earlier, we've just changed the last sentence.
Oh, okay. And I did not read that on Wednesday. Is that correct?
I don't believe you did.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll give 3934. Special instruction number 8.
Special instruction number 8, there are just two differences from the Casey instruction. The first is that punitive damages cannot be awarded if there was accidental harm. The second is to include that's paragraph 3. The paragraph 4 is to include provocation as part of the jury's consideration of punitive damages. And we've identified a lot of supporting authorities in the notice that we filed with it. And I believe even Witkin states that it's proper to instruct the jury on provocation. when they're considering punitive damages.
Yes, Your Honor. My understanding was the trial would be bifurcated, and we would only get to this point after the jury made its decision as to the first non-punitive damages stage.
Well, this is a modification of the Casey that is given during the first phase. So do you want to be heard on the modification, specifically accidental or heat of passion?
Again, Your Honor, I don't really see a need for this one because there is a specific Casey on punitive damages that can be read.
I understand that. He is suggesting that it'd be appropriate to amend the Casey to add accidental harm and heat of passion. Do you want to be heard on that?
Yes, Your Honor. So my point is that none of the cases should be changed. And this is an example of one that's really so far off and completely different than what the Casey states. So that's my position.
All right,
Or
so
the ones that are in the gallery, please turn your phones off.
I think special instruction number 8 is appropriate, so I'll give that. Special instruction number 9 is going to apply until we get to punitives. All right, let's go through plaintiff's proposed instructions.
Your Honor, there's one more I need to add, 3932, life expectancy. I have it here.
Please be seated.
Print it out,
Yes.
and it's the math
Jury,
right.
I hope you had a resolution period at this time.
May not be. I'm willing to reduce it if that's the case, but I believe it's close to the number.
Oftentimes, we'll have a stipulation with counsel, so if they want to reduce it to 40 years, I'm fine with that. I just picked a close enough number.
So, what evidence do you have that she will continue to have future? I guess she testified that it still bothers her. Is that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ms. Cunningham.
Any
you may
objection to
propose
3932?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm not
this was
sure that she
sworn
testified that it's
to
a bond
mind,
suit,
you
but
have to tell the truth.
in any event, first of all, this was never shown to me. We're not sure that the math is correct. And
Thank you. If you could
this
pull
is
that
just not
microphone
an
down, Ms.
appropriate,
Cunningham. Thank you.
this is not
I have a
appropriate
question about
construction
the
in a
use
case
of
like this where
cell phone service.
it's over an
And we
alleged
touched
scratch and
briefly on
there's a,
things like WhatsApp.
overwhelming amount of evidence
What was
that
the
it
other one you
wasn't
said you
caused
used? Viber. Okay, Viber. When you communicated with Mrs. Adelson, did you
Go ahead.
routinely use one of those
So
apps?
I'm pretty
Quite
confident
often,
that
yes.
Which app
if it was
did you use
changed to
mostly?
40 years,
WhatsApp
it
or
would fall
Viber.
well below
Okay,
the
all right.
threshold.
And as opposed
of the
to
National
picking up and
Violence
using a
Statistics
cell phone
Report.
service, you would use those instead.
Yes.
So I'm willing to do that. If there's a different number that they propose, I'm fine, but there should be some kind of KC 3932 of life expectancy. so
Gone to
that
the
jury
airport
can
after your last
understand.
testimony, right?
That is correct.
And returned to the courthouse?
Yes.
To tell us what, that you used Viber or WhatsApp to make
Yes.
that phone call?
Where's that
So
chart?
it wasn't a regular phone call?
Correct.
Okay, so you misspoke earlier or it just wasn't clear?
No, I said she called me.
Okay, and she called you and made a
32
regular
today?
phone
Yes,
call
she's
on
32 years old. Yes, she-
June 23rd, the month before the murder, right?
I don't remember who called me. She made
It
many.
appears to be correct.
And she called
This is
you on a
50.3
regular line
effective.
on
All right,
July
I'll go 3932 over
20th,
plaintiff's
2
or
days
defendant's
after the
objection.
murder. Do you recall that?
If you say so.
Okay,
All right,
July
plaintiff's
21st.
proposed 3901. I think
The objection?
Yeah, the witness is not being shown the evidence that she's being confronted with.
I believe she is not
Doesn't ask
asked,
you.
or she is not asked to recall, or, let me clear this up. Ms. Cunningham, do you need to see the items that the state is referring to refresh your recollection?
Do I?
Would
Yes,
you like to see them?
if I spoke with her, I spoke with her.
Okay, so you have no reason to contest that you spoke with her via regular phone call, June 23rd, July 20th, and July 21st.
If it's on the record, yes.
Ron,
But you're saying it was a WhatsApp or a Viber on the 18th.
3902
Yes,
already
they were in
gave.
the car. They often called on those apps in those car, in the car.
Would it surprise you to learn that
3903.
WhatsApp didn't offer voice calls until March of 2015?
Then it was on Viber.
I did not give, but I think That was proposed by
Read
the
right
defense.
examination.
That's correct.
You may step down from him.
And it's, the defense version was straight from the case.
Yes,
That was the precedent.
Well,
it's in the binder.
Please call your next witness.
the one that I did, Your Honor, is just from Casey, which seems to have a lot more words than theirs.
Yeah, I already did give 3903.
So we're gonna go with their version then?
It's straight from the casing. 3905, I think I already gave.
May I be heard on that, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
So the one that I've submitted today has all of the different types of physical pain, mental suffering, and emotional distress. Their version doesn't really cover everything at all. It just has a small amount. It's missing an entire paragraph, at least a portion of it. So I would request that plaintiff's version be read.
Right, I just looked, I did not give 3905 on Wednesday. And plaintiffs is straight from the casing?
I would like 3905.
Your Honor, I believe the difference is that 3905 and 3905A, we just submitted them as separate instructions, and plaintiff's counsel has combined them.
Your Honor, I don't think I've combined them, but
Oh, I see.
Good afternoon, sir. Please raise your right hand.
The defense proposed version does not define,
You may take your seat. Please adjust the microphone.
doesn't cover.
yeah, it's not the full instruction, so I'll give plaintiff's proposed instruction.
Thank you.
All right, 1600. I think I gave 1600.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you
believe you
please
did.
introduce yourself to the jury?
Richard Shagrin.
Mr. Chagrin, how do you know?
I thought the court wanted us to work on the 1600s.
I met them 38 years ago. Their best
Your Honor,
friend.
it was the 1602 instruction, which was the special instruction
Nonprofit, I was chairman.
before we discussed earlier.
And
I did give 1600 already.
close with Donna and her husband, Harvey Eagleson?
When I first met my wife 36 years ago, we formed a gourmet club, and they were part of the gourmet club. And we met probably every 2 to 3 months. And then as the years progressed, we became friendlier. We went on a number of vacations with them.
And you say gourmet club.
Gourmet dinners at people's houses.
Now, are you married, sir?
1602, did we give a version of that?
Okay, and what does your wife do for a living?
She's an attorney.
1602 is
Specialty
the special
is real
instruction
estate,
4 that we
estate,
discussed a few minutes ago.
And that would, okay,
And
so
the-
I'll give the modified version.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now,
1603, did we
did
give
you speak with Donna? and
1603 was
Harvey
included in
on
ours
the
as
day
well.
that
I believe the
Harvey
court
was
asked that we include it, so
No,
How
Okay.
about the next?
that's in our,
yes.
in our binder.
Without telling us what they
And
said,
1604.
you and your wife
I
go
believe was
to
given.
residence in Miami.
Yes.
And when you got there,
Was already
can you
given.
describe Donna?
She was distraught.
And what about Harvey?
I was like in shock.
All right, tell me we have an agreed upon verdict form.
Unfortunately, we do not, Your Honor.
Can you highlight the differences?
Well,
Prior to
yes, Your Honor.
this,
So
you
I've never
indicated
seen it
that
the
you
way that
traveled
they
with my
proposed
client
it,
and her husband.
with the
Did you
preponderance
travel
of evidence language.
extensively on your own?
It's also something
Well,
that
we went
was
on cruises.
created as a form that doesn't really reflect any type of special verdict that's really I've seen in any case before. I'm not sure. what
Were
that
you
is. So,
somewhat
the one that I've done, Your Honor, I've done 2 different ones.
savvier than they when it comes to booking travel?
The
Oh, yeah,
distinctions
I've been
of
to
the two that
75
I've
countries around the
submitted
world.
is page 7.
And
is added.
were you asked
With
to
respect to
assist
punitive
them in any
damages.
way on on November 7th, 2023.
Yes.
And specifically,
The other
what
version
you
does not
asked
have
to do.
Initially, I helped
Computer
Donna with the visa,
question
and
number
then when
19.
we were done applying for the visa,
That is the only distinction
Donna
between
took
the two
Susan to
versions
show
that
her
I
the dress that she bought
filed
for
with the court.
Lincoln's bar mitzvah.
And I did
and
give a
then
courtesy
she
copy
asked
to council. It was
Harvey to
filed
sit down with me and make plans.
today at 12:19 a.m. with two different verdict
When you
forms.
sat down,
I did give it without, I did submit it to
What
the
did you
court
discuss?
this morning without
The
the caption of the
ironic thing was
attorneys.
That the round
Just so
trip
it would be
was
somewhat of a
fractioned
neutral
more than
form.
one way, and I suggested, since you don't know when you're coming back until sometime in January, book a one-way, and I remember commenting to
I have no
Harvey,
idea
I said, I'd be
what
willing to
your
bet
concern
it's
is.
cheaper to fly from Vietnam to the United States than it is from the United States to Vietnam.
now, let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about the visa. Were there options that were given when selecting which visa to apply for?
To my recollection, there was only two options, a 30-day or a 90-day.
Do you know why the 90-day was selected?
Well, I said they didn't know how long they were gonna be gone.
Sorry, I'm fixing it.
And do you remember if the visa that was applied for only allowed them to come into the country once, or did it allow them to come into the country multiple times?
I'm not aware.
Now, you indicated that they were coming back for their grandson's bar mitzvah?
Yes.
Okay. Why, if you know, why were they wanting to get out of town?
Well, unfortunately, they were barraged by the media. Unfortunately, live in a condo, so they didn't let them in. And they were afraid to leave the building.
To your knowledge, had the Adelsons been to Vietnam in the past?
Yes.
And they found it to be relaxing?
I don't know what's going on. I'm so
To my knowledge,
sorry.
I was there. I thought it was a
Read
great
this.
country,
This is
great
not
people,
nuts.
great food.
I have like two trials streaming, and I have no idea why at the same time. I'm gonna log out